You're watching First Up. Our top story: after the 7-hour gun battle between the terrorists and French forces, there is suspense over the main mastermind of the Paris terror attacks, Abdelhamid Abaaoud. The Paris prosecutor has said that the identity of those killed in the anti-terror raid is still not known yet. However, according to some reports, Abaaoud killed himself when French forces conducted a raid against the terrorists who were hiding in an apartment. A DNA test is expected to provide the final evidence. A 28-year-old member of the Islamic State terror group was believed to be among the suspects who were holed up in an apartment during the 7-hour raid by the French police and army. Now, Abaaoud was initially believed to be in Syria. 2 terrorists, including a woman who blew herself up, were killed, while 7 others were arrested in a police raid at Saint Denis in France on Wednesday morning.
India today is on the ground here at the Saint Denis neighborhood in Paris. Just right behind me is the street where that operation continued since early dawn hours this morning. Now, police forces, of course, stormed into a house as they were conducting raids across this neighborhood. That was pre-dawn, around 4:30 in the morning. That's when the first explosion could be heard. The firings could be heard as well here. As you can see at the street, it is a mix, of course, of residential area. It has some commercial complexes too. People there now can be visible on the balconies of their houses and apartments. But initially, when the siege was on, they had been advised and also strictly instructed to stay indoors and not step outdoors. But patch by patch, now the roads in this neighborhood have been cleared. And as the forces that we are talking to just mentioned, that the operation is it has finished. Though these nearby lanes, if you can see, they're still very, very quiet. But people will now be allowed to step out. These are the clearing up operations that are happening. I have a gentleman here, Mr. Om Prakash, who has been in Paris since '74. So what kind of a neighborhood is this? Is this normally as quiet as we saw it today in the morning?
No, actually today we look a little quiet. Normally every time is crowded.
Okay.
Up to 1 o'clock morning.
And are these areas where essentially French people live, or are they migrant communities?
92% étranger, foreigner. You can see maximum 7%, 8% French here.
Okay. So right behind me are those apartments that were there at the center stage of these operations. We do not have details yet of all the suspects that have been taken down, but clearly the ambulances, 2 the fire brigade vehicles and motorcades all standing here on the street. In Paris, this is Smita Sharma for India Today.